pamati na, ikaw ang anak ko patira. Pamati kita ang istorya, sangit tayo na kabaraka. A story time, mag-enjoy kita.
Magandang araw mga bata!
Magandang araw rin po, Kuya Red.
Kumusta kayong lahat?
Mabuti naman po, Kuya Red.
Natutuwa ako at nandito kayo ngayon para makinig sa ating kwento. Nakakita na ba kayo ng bakawan?
Hindi pa po, Kuya Red.
Ipapaliwanag ko muna sa inyo kung ano ang bakawan. Ang bakawan ay isang uri ng punong pangtubig na kalimitang ginagawang uling. Ang pamagat ng kwento natin ngayon ay Bakawan. Story by Catherine Yu Untalan, Rina May de Leon Sarmiento, May Astrid Tobias, and illustrations by Vansus Allen Pascon. Mula sa Adarna House. Different animals live in Bakawan. In the water, live small fishes like danggit. Under the roots, you can find talangka with hundreds of shrimps pushing against each other. On the high branches of trees, birds like tagak build their nests. Bayawak is also often seen walking around the muddy grounds of Bakawan. Animals lead peaceful lives in Bakawan. Their resources are bountiful and their habitat is safe. Among all the animals, tagak is the most curious and most daring. He is fond of traveling and flying to faraway places, even to areas beyond the boundaries of Bakawan. He disappears for a few days, and his friends often worry about him. Every time tagak returns home, the animals gather around him to listen to his stories. There was this huge ship full of people. The music was loud. The people were dancing. They were on their way to an island where there were more people having fun. They threw this. And tagak showed them a plastic bottle. Talangka pinched it. Bayawak bit it. "What is this for?" asked danggit.
This is where they put their water,
Answered tagak.
they drink from it.
Water? But we are surrounded by water. Why do they need to put the water in a bottle?
Wondered danggit. Tagak left for another journey. This time, he brought home a shiny plastic bag.
What is that for?
Asked danggit.
I don't know, but I found it pretty. I will hang this on my nest as a decoration.
One day, while the animals were talking, Bayawak arrived with a big gash on his tail.
What happened to you?
Danggit worriedly asked. Talangka looked at the wound of poor Bayawak. "I saw something like the bottle that Tagak brought home," said Bayawak. "I tried to get it, but I did not notice that it had sharp edges." "Oh no!" said Talangka. "The same thing happened to Danggit yesterday. He said that there were too many of those shiny things that Tagak had been bringing home, and now they're floating on the water. He almost got caught inside of those plastic bags. It was fortunate that some shrimps were passing by and helped him." When the animals gathered, Everyone came except Tagak,
Our home has become unsightly.
said Danggit.
It has also become unsafe to live in.
Bayawak said as he showed his wounded tail.
It wasn't like this before.
Talangka said,
Why don't we restore it to the way it was?
asked Danggit.
I agree. Let us dispose of the things that did not used to be in Bakawan,
suggested Bayawak. And they all agreed that they should clean up Bakawan. They began picking up different objects that were scattered all over Bakawan. They searched for something that could contain the bottles, plastic bags, and cans they collected. They saw a big net and used it as a container. While they were picking up trash, they saw something floating in the water. It was a huge with patches of white and black. They went closer. It was Tagak. He was unconscious and his feathers were covered with thick black liquid.
What do you think happened?
They wondered as they brought Tagak back to Bakawan. The animals divided their responsibilities among themselves. Some of them took care of Tagak while others continued gathering the trash. Tagak woke up few moments later.
I saw a ship.
He told them,
There was black liquid leaking from one side. I went closer to look at it, but I got stuck to it. It was heavy and I couldn't fly. Then I passed out.
the animals shivered from fear. They all thought that they should be careful of this black liquid. At last, the animals were able to gather all the trash scattered around the Bakawan. They placed everything inside the net. The problem was, where would they bring all these? They carefully thought about it.
What if we submerge them underwater?
What if we bring them to the farthest corner of the forest?
What if we just let water splash them out to sea? It was Tagak who thought of a solution to their problem.
In one town, there is a place where people segregate their waste so they can reuse them.
He said,
Plastic bottles are gathered together. Cans are also gathered together. The same thing is done to plastic bags. Then, someone collects these and recycles them into containers. They even use the materials in entirely new ways.
the animals agreed to bring their trash there. And so, Tagak assembled all the other birds and even bats. He asked for their help in carrying the net filled with trash. One night, while the people were fast asleep, they brought the net to the area that Tagak described. When they got there, they themselves segregated the trash just like the way people do it. Bakawan was restored to its former beauty. It was clean, safe, and bountiful in resources. From then on, the animals no longer collected trash. They maintained the cleanliness to their community. At dyan nagtatapos ang ating istoryang pinamagatang Bakawan. Anong natutunan ninyo mula sa ating kwento?
Dapat tayong mga tao ay ingatan at pangalagaan ang ating kalikasan. Tama po, Kuya Red.
Kaya dapat ilagay natin ang ating basura sa tamang lalagyan.
Opo, Kuya Red.
Maraming salamat mga bata sa pakikinig. Sana'y kaugalian nating alagaan ang ating kalikasan upang hindi lalong lumala ang climate change.
Maraming salamat.